Hi, I'm Miiko. I live in Beersheba, Israel, and today we're going to read a story from the Easy Eevreet storybook series. Eevreet means Hebrew. The story we're going to read today is called The Miracle at Jericho. Let's get started. This book is based on Joshua chapter 6. We'll read this story like any English storybook. When we get to a Hebrew word, we'll do our best to sound it out and guess the meaning. Marching through the desert for 40 years, the Israelites were free people with one God and no fears. Amazing miracles were in store for this nation. They were eager and excited to arrive at their destination. As the Israelites approached the city of Jericho, they were not sure what to expect or what to do or even where to start. Jericho is the Hebrew name of the city Jericho. But they knew that God was on their side. It was time to conquer Jericho. Inside Jericho, the people felt prepared for any attack. Their ear means city. Their ear was surrounded by a strong, unbreakable choma. Choma means wall. The gates to the ear, remember that means city, were locked and barred. There was no one going out and no one coming in. God himself spoke to Yehoshua. Yehoshua is the Hebrew name for Joshua. God himself spoke to Yehoshua, son of Nun, the leader of the people of Israel. Do not be afraid. You will enter Jericho. You will conquer it and defeat its king in a miraculous way. Walk around the choma, remember choma means wall, of the ear of the city, once each yom. Yom means day. One yom after another for 6 days. On the 7th yom, you will walk around the wall of the city 7 times. 7 means 7. And then a miracle will happen. God explained to Yehoshua exactly what to do. First, Yehoshua called the Kohanim. Kohanim are priests. And he said to them, you will carry the Ark of the Covenant. 7 Kohanim will walk ahead of the Ark, each carrying a shofar. A shofar is a kind of trumpet made out of a ram's horn. Then Yehoshua turned to the people of Israel. You will all walk around the ear once. Pay attention, the scouts will go first. Remember that ear means city. Next, the Kohanim and the Ark, and then the people. The rear guard will come last. You will have to be quiet. Do not make a sound. Do not speak or even whisper until the moment I signal you to shout. On Yom Rishon, first thing in the morning, the people of Israel went to conquer Jericho. Let's go back and look at this. Yom Rishon. Yom means day. We learned that a few pages ago, right? And Rishon means first. Yom Rishon, first day. In Hebrew, that means Sunday. Yom Rishon, first day, means Sunday. On Yom Rishon, first thing in the morning, the people of Israel went to conquer Jericho. With Yehoshua in the lead to influence and inspire, scouts ran up ahead to know what would be required. 7 Kohanim marched, with a shofar each in hand. The Kodesh Ark followed as they marched across the land. Kodesh means holy. If you look in the picture, you can see what the Kohanim are holding, and then you can know what a shofar looks like. Quiet, silent shh The people got in line. The rear guard was last, and no one left behind. Jericho was circled once. Then everyone returned to the Israelite machane. Machane means a camp. They circled Jericho again on Yom Sheni. Yom means day, and Sheni means second. Yom Sheni means Monday. Then everyone returned again to the Israelite machane. The same thing happened on Yom Shlishi. Again, Yom means day, and Shlishi means third. Yom Shlishi, third day, means Tuesday. And again on Yom Revi'i. Yom means day, and Revi'i means fourth. Fourth day means Wednesday. On Yom Chamishi, on the fifth day, Thursday, and on Yom Shishi, the sixth day, Friday. Everyone marched one after the other. They marched in that same order and in perfect silence. Each Yom, they circled Jericho once and then returned to the machane. They returned to the camp. So let's read that again. The same thing happened on Yom Shlishi and again on Yom Revi'i, on Yom Chamishi and on Yom Shishi too. Everyone marched one after the other. They marched in that same order and in perfect silence. Each Yom, they circled Jericho once, then returned to the machane. Shabbat. Shabbat means Saturday. Everyone got up at dawn and went marching. They circled Jericho once. With Yehoshua in the lead to influence and inspire, scouts ran up ahead to know what would be required. 7 Kohanim marched with a shofar each in hand. The Kodesh Ark followed as they marched across the land. Quiet, silent, shh, the people got in line. The rear guard was last, and no one left behind. This time, after they circled the Ir, they did not return to their machane. Instead, they circled Jericho a second time, and then circled Jericho a third time. Around and around they marched until they circled Jericho 6 times. Then, the 7th time was different. When the people of Israel circled Jericho for the 7th time, Yehoshua spoke to the people, "Shout now, God will now help us conquer Jericho. But," added Yehoshua, "don't take anything from inside Jericho. No looting. Everything will remain in place and will be dedicated to God. Don't touch any of the zahav." Zahav means gold. Don't touch any of the kesef. Kesef means silver, or it can also mean money. They will be dedicated to God. The Kohanim blew their shofar, making a tremendous sound. The people of Israel yelled and shouted. As promised, a miracle happened in front of their eyes. The strong choma of Jericho simply collapsed to the ground. The Israelite army rushed in and conquered the Ir, and the miracle of Jericho was never forgotten. And that's the end of the miracle at Jericho. Here we're going to learn, or we're going to go over, the Hebrew words that we learned in this easy Eevreet story. Jericho, remember it means Jericho. Ir means city. Choma, wall. Yehoshua is the Hebrew name Joshua. Yom means day. Sheva means 7. Kohanim is priests. If it's only one priest, we use the word kohen. Shofar is the type of trumpet made from the ram's horn that you saw in the pictures. Yom Rishon. Yom means day, and Rishon means first. Yom Rishon means Sunday. Kodesh, holy. Machane means camp. Yom Sheni. Yom means day, and Sheni means second. Yom Sheni is Monday. Yom Shlishi, third day, is Tuesday. Yom Revi'i, fourth day, is Wednesday. Yom Chamishi, fifth day, is Thursday. Yom Shishi, sixth day, means Friday. Shabbat is the only one which has a unique name. It means rest because Shabbat is the day of rest. Shabbat means Saturday. Zahav is gold and Kesef is silver. In Israel today, Kesef also means money. It can mean silver or money in Israel today. This story talks about the days of the week and numbers. In Hebrew, we see that the days of the week are called first day, second day, third day. But if you want to count like 1, 2, 3, you can use these words. Echad, 1. Shtaim, 2. Shalosh, 3. Arba, 4. Chamesh, 5. Shesh, 6. Sheva, 7. Shmona, 8. Tesha, 9. Eser, 10. Now you know so many awesome Hebrew words. You can use your Hebrew words around the house or with friends. It'll be fun to tell your friend which yom it is or how much kesef you have. I hope you enjoyed this Easy Eevreet storybook. If you want to get more stories from the Easy Eevreet series, they're all available on Amazon. There's 3 available so far. The Miracle at Jericho. There we go, The Miracle at Jericho, The Widow and the Prophet, and A Voice in the Night. If you don't know how to read Hebrew yet, you can get my book called Learn to Read Hebrew in 6 Weeks. Looks like this. And you can learn to write Hebrew with the Hebrew Workbook. All of my books are available on Amazon.com, and I hope you love them. Have a great day.